Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Grim Dawn. So last episode we killed the biggest of the baddies, Mr. Darius Cronley. And after that we unlocked the bounty table, which gives us random quests to get reputation with the town for rewards of all sorts. And one of the things that we picked up was to make Calamity. And what I ran into was that I didn't have all the components. I am drowning in the polished emeralds. Or the searing embers. I have a bunch of those. But I didn't have a polished emerald, nor did I have a chipped claw. So the polished emerald I was able to, I had two shards and I was able to buy a third one from a vendor. So I combined those. And for the chipped claws I only had two and I couldn't obtain one. So I just did a quick run through the earlier bits of the game to hunt down some rift hounds, because I know they dropped the chipped claws. So we combine them and now we have all the bits we need. Let's see. So if you shift click them, you can just put them into their sockets. And here we should have a tainted brain matter. And we combine them and now we have ourselves a Calamity, which we can equip into the socket here, and it does a bunch of extra damage. How much impact is it actually? So damage per second 443. If we hit this in 443 becomes, so there's 25 points of damage per second on top, which is not a bad deal. There's a chance to do some extra physical damage. There's offensive abilities. There's a 5% chance to actually invoke the Calamity skill, which has a 5-second cooldown and does a whole bunch of AoE damage. But the thing is, we had to hand it in to the bounty table. So we talk to the bounty. We can report in. And then we get, indeed, we get 400 points of reputation, and we get the blood of Cthulhu. And the reputation here, we are respected. We are on our way to becoming honored, which will give us access to a new dungeon and quest. So that's something I'm curious to see how far we can push this. So let's see. Let's have a look at another bounty. Darius Cronley's closest lieutenants, some of the most vicious and deadly men that escaped the prison after the Grim Dawn. For now they seem content to remain in the four hills in Old Arkovia, but should they ever lead an attack on Devil's Crossing, the casualties will be severe. This threat must be dealt with directly. A stash of iron bits awaits anyone who claims their lives. Okay, so this is a quest to kill the 3 lieutenants. We can just talk with him for some general information. The main question is, okay, we actually had to hand in our thingamajig. That's too bad though. Would be nice if we could keep the Calamity, but we couldn't. So that's a good one to remember. If you are making something and you got the materials to spare. Sure, in this case I don't have any more of the brain matter, so that might not be a good thing to do. So if we jump over to the four hills. Oh wait, actually we should probably, oh wait, we can, from here we can just go outside. So once we're upstairs, outside of the mines, let's have a look at the map and see where we need to be for the other questies. So I think there are some questies that are still out and about in the areas that we haven't explored. See how close they are and how much effort it would be versus just pushing on. But first, someone is shooting at me. Oh, a bunch of someone's shooting at me. Okay, Slayak the Breaker. Yeah, to the damage output. There is indeed some breakage going on here. Yeah, my skills are all greened out. Being stunned or something. Energy to though. Wait, what? I never have energy issues. Probably because someone around here invokes energy draining. Ah, that's nasty. Let's put a totem up just to get some healing going. That's hot. Cowboys, stop shooting. Thank you. Okay, so that one guy was already part of the question. And then it seems reasonable that here and here in the two other of the fortresses are that's where the other two are. So I figure we might as well just go there then. Since we are already upstairs here. I don't think the energy drainer guy was there before, so he's specifically here for the quest. So it could be that the boss encounters we faced this time would be more creative as well. Or more challenging at least. Dravko, the torch. Okay, someone is throwing Molotov cocktails at me. Let's take out the bullets first. Alright, totem goes back up. And that should go fine. Okay, nice. Pick up more scrap, more food. That's 2 out of 3. So these bounty quests, so far they seem to be pretty doable. And the fact that you can choose not to accept them or just skip onwards to the next one gives you some control over it. Though I'm not quite sure if there are repercussions to it. There's no bosses in here, it seems like. Here, have a totem. Okay, he's being attacked nicely from a distance by the raven, it seems. And by the totem, of course. So if I were a boss, where would I hide? Maybe here. Okay, so we explore this, this bit. Of course there are the camps downstairs. Let's just keep following the road. I think there was something with an arena where I killed a named one previous time. That might be useful to look into as well. I also need to speak with Quaid at the Rover camp. And then we took a left here. Yeah, that's probably over here. That's where the arena thing was. A lot of them have some kind of enchantments on them, just red glowy daggers. Whether it's treasure chests, but nothing in it. Arena's down there. No, down here. Yes, with the Master of the Pit, but he's not part of the quest. The mouse escaped from the window there. They do that sometimes. Yeah, he can't out-heal the totem plus the aura plus the raven. He can't out-damage it, I mean. Those attacks do some sort of bleeding damage. Just not painful enough. That's I've reached despised status with Cronley's game. I think there are negative repercussions to that. Ancient armor plates. That does sound good. So, despised. That sounds like with the ethereals. So that means I get extra spawns. Well, extra spawns means extra things to kill. That's usually a good thing. Okay, it's time to get slightly curious. Or do we need to get all the way back to the two earlier parts of the area? So now back in Old Arkovia, this is no longer the four hills. Also, there's a detonation site here. Ah, well, we can destroy it. Okay, that's good. Let's have a look in town.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left.
And at least have a look at what we got and sell the things we don't need. It's one-handed weapons, for example, offhand. That's a lot of armor. Let's see. A lot of armor, does extra bleeding damage, lightning resistance, but I lose a bunch of damage. Question, of course, is it really that much? I have 443 damage per second, drops down to 428. So that's 15 points of damage per second that I lose. Armor goes up by 6 points. And of course the polished emerald thing, it will come off in the future as well. Ribbons, we can just sell those.
See you around. See you around.
Okay, so Horica horse. There's Quaid over here. Curious that I never went to this one, I only went to that camp, didn't I? Kala. So there's some background. There's two questies here. There's an Ava and there's a Quaid. I think Ava is the one we had to find for the guy in bandits in the prison. Let's see, so what brings me here? One A sent me. Ah, so he didn't make it across the river. He was one tough son of a bisliff. Yes. Still has a bullet in him to prove it. If Mornay sent you, then he must think we can help each other out. Care to put those weapons of yours to use? Oh, what? Neat. But Cronley's gang is well armed and experienced. We are not. It's not a battle we're going to win by running in there head on. We need to cripple them. This is where you come in. The outlaws have a series of forges. Hey, I've been knocking them down. Similar in making to the one behind me. Scattered throughout the four hills. If you destroy them, Darius' men won't be able to rearm themselves. I understand that this may not be your problem, but I am willing to make it your problem for some iron. What do you say? I think I've already destroyed them though. Excellent, insta rewards. But Mornay knows how to pick them. Well done, your payment is promised. Now, I'm wondering if you would be up for a little more work. So, somewhere inside of Cronley's hideout, underneath the forehills, lives a bastard by the name of Moneybags Martin. He earned this moniker exploiting poor travelers such as my old group. A few months ago, Martin and his band caught us out on the road, demanding all our valuables. I refused, and for that he took my eye. That was the day I left my rover elders, no longer willing to let this unforgiving world spit all over our pacifist lifestyle. Together with my brothers and sisters, we fight against our enemy instead of hiding and praying. I can't just leave them to pursue my revenge though. That is why I'd like you to be the deliverer of my vengeance. Find Martin, leave his corpse to rot in those tunnels, then return to me. Ah, hey, happy to know. I've already slayed him. Also, I want to point this out. The fact that the game remembers what I killed, superb. There's a lot of games, really big AAA title games that don't do this. This is awesome. So I've already slain him. So we got a bunch of money, bunch of reputation. You are ruthlessly effective. I hope he screamed for help. His wailing unanswered in those old mine tunnels. Thank you. You've put my mind at ease. So that's one quest series done. Next up, Eva. You'll have to forgive me, but I must tend to the wounded. That's quite a bunch of them. Well, the battle with Cronley's brutes has proven taxing on our people. I'm afraid some of them won't make it throughout the night. What can I do to help? Oh, well yes, there is. There are too few to leave this camp undefended, but you could seek out the wasp hives around Old Arkovia. There are two large ones that I know of. One south of here, near the rocky coast, and another to the north, near Twin Falls. If you bring me some royal jelly, I could create an old rover remedy known to vastly accelerate healing. Why? If you do this for us, I'll happily show you how it's made. It would be the least we can do. Oh, that sounds useful. I don't think I've got royal jelly yet in all of the things I'm collecting. So, interesting. Let's see. Hiram. What do you have to say? Stranger! You look well armed and capable. I've been injured by a rogue troll that's rampaging around these parts. Please, find the beast and slay it. It's a danger to our camp and to all travelers. Look for it beyond the barricade down the road. So we're gonna go troll slaying. So here is the portal and here is the other camp. So let's actually go back to the original camp. Oh, there's a path down there. Let's see what they got to say. Maybe they have new quests, maybe they have something to say about the other camp. Oscar! Now that the outlaws are leaving us alone, I wonder who will keep the beast out. Well, you can come up to Devil's Crossing. Okay, he's not too concerned about leaving. Alicia. Finally free of Cronley's oppression, and it's all thanks to you. Ah, that's me, Mr. Nice Guy. Just a kid. There's another one over here. Jebediah. Well, thanks for everything. Okay, there's not a lot going on. There's a little bit of unexplored down here. Let's see what it is. I missed this the first time through. But then again, I don't think there's a lot here. Okay. So, we have one more lieutenant to kill. And then we have some beasties to attend to. Probably want to go there next. That's probably the last bit of the of the 4 hills where one of the lieutenants could be hiding. Yeah. Okay, there's at least one that's putting up a defensive aura. That's a lot of damage I'm putting out. Okay, drink a potion. Doesn't happen often that I feel the need to drink a potion. Just a murderer. That's a pretty angry dude. And then there's the entire camp. Okay. Makes you wonder where the bandits are located. Okay. So let's jump to the portal, because we can. And then walk the road up here. This is just a bit of wilderness. There's no actual bandits here. Hey, we left one alive. Interesting. Not alive anymore though. This is quite a walk. So we've already been into the mines. So I need to go back up here. Back there. Here. Okay, so in this case it's kind of unfortunate that there are no clear markings on the map of where to go. Okay. There's a little edge of that map that we haven't explored, so maybe something is there. Not likely, but it's always better to double check. Shining. A rock with a whole bunch of things hidden underneath it. Similarly here, the south point of the area is not explored, but yeah. Also just a bunch of regular guys. Scrap pile, and there is a weathered chest with loot. Okay, there we can knock through. More here. Let's see, scavenge plating. That's full plate again. And look, we just got ourselves a new hat. With a bunch of extra armor on it. Oh wait, that was more shininess. Here is the passage through. Okay, so we move over to this side, see what we can find. So, guy with the shield bonus up there. Can take out his buddies first, that's gonna be nice. to a forge. And we cross our bridge. The undead are invading as well. Interesting. Deathbolt Archer. Here, I have a totem. I'll pick up the loot in the meantime. Quite a bunch of loot actually. Polished emeralds, chip steel. They're all tier 1 socketables of course, but that does not matter. Let's see, just have a check on the map here. Is there supposed to be a nearby portal? Twin Falls. The Broken Hill. So that's a bit hard to pin down how far it's gonna be. Given the fact that there's now a bunch of undead here rather than bandits, I think this is not where the bandit guys are supposed to be hanging out. Oh, well, stop picking up things and kill that knight. Yes, thank you. Looks like it used to be a bandit camp. Then they all turned to skeletons. Or something. Okay. So I think I gained a level at some point. Yes. So the totem gets another point, that takes it to 4. Ground Slam is now 4 as well for the Briar Thorn. Let's boost the Storm Spirit for the Raven. Resummon all the pets. So apparently you can also rotate how you look at the game, but keeping one perspective is probably gonna keep it the least frustrating. Okay, this is just a single island. And it just ends here, and then there's a bridge. Crosses the road that was blocked. And this is into Old Arkovia. But there's bandits again. Oh, and undead, of course. Hey, they froze me, buggers. That's a pretty effective strategy though. To freeze me I can't actually defend myself. Okay, but again this does mean we go left, that basically means we go on. That's also why we had to blow it up with dynamite I suppose. The question remains if there's something useful down here tied to one of the quests we've already got. Or if this is just a massive side area without any clear purpose. Okay, stairs up. Ancient lectern. Art, Forgotten Passage. I think that might actually count as a quest of sorts. Flame Revenant level 27. Okay, so let's see. Forbidden art, forgotten passage. This is so this is for the we need food quests. This is an alternate advancement. That's interesting. The fragmented passage on Old Arkovia's history. Impossible to decipher without the remaining pieces. So we need more of those. Forbidden art, part 1. They whisper about us when they think we're not listening. They fear what we can do, and yet they crave it. It is only a man's nature to fear what he does not understand, and our art is no different. Necromancy was never held in high regard in Arkovian society, but it is only in recent years that we have been treated with such growing animosity. Now, with the recent formal decree from the High Court, we are not just outcasts, we are criminals. What I fail to understand is that the only crime committed that day was against the pursuit of knowledge and the advancement of our people. Already they are rounding up my brethren under the guise of justice and taking them deep into their den of torture. They call the steps of torment. I suppose it is only a matter of time before they come knocking on my door. So, oppressed necromancer. Seriously, just one skeleton. Oh, okay, never one, just one skeleton. Oh, nail drop loot. I can't walk on if there's loot. Blasted skeletons. Ah, that's the one that could be broken. It's always useful to keep an eye out on the minimap. Minimap always shows you where you can go. Well, most of the time it shows you where you can go. Through the secret passages, they are not shown there either. But the passages you are meant to find, they're indicated pretty clearly. Okay. So I think I saw an entrance here. Yes. That's the ruin entrance. Okay, so that's good to know where that is. That's gonna be for a next episode though. Ooh, treasure chest. It's an ambush. A lot of them though. Oh, this is a very nice alternate way to do the quest. You don't have to fight your way here. Given that these guys are level 27 and level 25. And this is a pretty tanky character, also keep that in mind. If you play a character that's less tanky, then it's gonna be more interesting. Okay, so yeah, if I care enough about the royal jelly, then I'll just I can just walk about and get some of that and then learn the recipe. I think I'll just do that off screen. I need to kill one more of the lieutenants. Well, I'll probably do that off screen as well. Those are just side questies, right? So for the next time, we've mapped out the entirety of the 4 hills. We found a alternate passage to get west, and with a bit of luck, we might run into the troll. But yeah, whatever I'm gonna do next time, you'll see then. So until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.